And we made it to Phonsavan. What a ride yesterday. I think it ended up being around 10 hours. I didn't manage to film a lot yesterday because I was so crammed in that seat that I couldn't use my camera. I took a little shot on my phone so you could see how crammed in it was. So here's a little bit of footage from yesterday. I don't know how many seats there are in this car. It's gonna be packed in there, that's for sure. So many people. My suitcase is right there. I hope it will make it. They have this net kind of thing they put around it though. Should be fine. And anyways, it's just all my clothing in there. All of these people here have to fit in that van. And there's a row in the back. One more row, one more row, one more row, and then two in the front seat. There's a lot of seat, but it's gonna be crammed in there, that's for sure. It's gonna be a fun ride. 7-8 hours on bumpy roads like this. That's amazing. It looks like this truck broke down here in the middle of the mountain. And then they just brought the mechanic out and he took the whole engine apart here. There's stuff everywhere. Is he living in that tent there while fixing the truck? And now back in real time. It's not really in real time for you though. I would say the ride, if you have any kind of tempt to get motion sickness or like claustrophobic, this is not a ride for you. For me, it was actually not that bad, other than I was so cramped in that I couldn't reach anything. I couldn't reach my water bottle, and it was like, that was a lot. For me, that was the worst, but people were throwing up all the time because it's so bumpy and through the mountains, curvy, and the worst of the worst if you have any kind of motion sickness. Even people that took medicine were still feeling kind of ill. It was a really nice experience in general, I would say. For me, it wasn't too bad. Anyways, we're here in Phonsavan. The reason why I'm here is when I was in Wing Ching, there was this older American guy that said, you should go to Phonsavan. In these dates, there are this Hmong New Year. And I was like, if he's telling me that now, there should probably be some kind of reason why I should go there. And it's supposed to start today. I'm not 100% sure where the whole festival is, but I think it's up this road and then to the right. Let's go there and see what we can find out. And then in good old fashion, we're walking to the place and we're walking through areas where even the cows are thinking, what are you doing here? It's supposed to be that way. This city, at least where I've been walking right now, it's kind of nature and then urban city life. Village life. It's not that much of a city. I'm walking around with my coffee cup in my pocket because I don't want to throw it anywhere. But it seems a little weird to walk around with trash when it looks like that here. I don't want to throw my cup here though, even though it wouldn't make any difference at all. But I don't want to be a part of this. Throwing trash into nature, but look at this is insane. It's also the worst I've seen here though. I think either that hill there or the one over there is where we're going. I see a lot of dogs here, but so far they've been friendly. But it's still a little bit like walking past the dogs out here is kind of weird. It is actually a little bit chilly. I was thinking about bringing my jacket, but then I was like, it's only gonna be cold here in the morning. But it's cloudy now and it's a little bit windy. So I am actually a little bit cold, even though I'm sweating. In this city, I think there are quite a lot of money, at least some people. There's a lot of these newer renovated houses like this one and this one. It's all over. They all have kind of the same tone to it, like with the poles on the outside, then the tile on the top. It's all over where I've been walking so far that there are these houses. And here also, and here they are renovating it. I know there are a lot of Chinese money coming into Laos, so it could just be Chinese investors investing in these houses and then renting it out. And I just heard music and I see tents. This must be the place. Super excited about what is going on there. And again here, with the poles at the entrance and then the tile roof. And this, it looks brand new, right? One funny thing I just noticed, look how organized the power lines are here. This looks like how it will look in my country back in the 90s. Exactly like this. It looks like we're here early, which is fine. Oh, there's a shooting range here. I was trying to find some kind of schedule online, which there probably are. I just didn't manage to find any. So I guess we're just gonna be here for some hours and then see what happens. There's a lot of people standing up there looking that way. Let's go up and see what they're looking at. There must be something happening down there we can't see. It looks like it's a good old soccer game or football, depending on where you're from. Look at the amount of scooters here, it's amazing. That's just Asia in one picture right there. At least South Asia. Actually looks like there is something going on the other side of that hill there also. Take a look at this soccer game first. Just looking at the hair color here, I think I'm the only foreigner right now. I don't know what the score is, but looking at the placement of which team is like pushing the most, I think the green team is, and it scores. Which everybody was cheering about, so I guess that's the team we're rooting for. I would also say, just looking at it right now, the green team was all the way up there all the time I've been here. So I guess the green team is the better one than the blue one. This guy here, he is the true fighter of this market. It looks like they're playing some kind of game here. They have that stick with a long string on, and then it looks like some kind of vegetable at the end of that one. I'm following this soccer game right here. And then this other game right here, which I don't know what it's called. It looks like, okay, it's definitely not vegetables, it's some kind of wood. I think they have to put it on there and then make it spin. And then the other ones have to like knock them out there. Just so there is actually a scoreboard right there. 1-0 it says. So we saw the only goal in this match so far. Okay, back to the other game. Oh, he hit it. I think I kind of figured out what this game is about. So one team makes them spin at the start out there on the field, and they can pick anywhere on the field, and then the other team have to throw theirs and then knock them out. Oh, so close. He's pretty good, the guy in the black shirt there. Oh, that was close. I just had a little bit of food, kind of starting to shake a bit. While I was eating, some music started up here, and it kind of sounds like there's something going on because there's a little break in between the songs. Let's go and see if there's actually anything happening up here. It's just some rehearsal going on here. I think in general it's not really open yet. It's supposed to be the Hmong people all dressed up and all that. I haven't seen a single one of those yet. Gonna walk a little bit around and then let's see what is happening. But it seems like it being a huge area, this. There are 3-4 phones recording this. I guess there's something we have to record. And we're back at the game and it's now 1-1. I just been walking around for like 10 minutes or so and everything is kind of still setting up. The game is done and the green one actually ended up winning. Quite a nice game actually. And there we have the winner's picture. Let me tell you a little bit about the Hmong people. It's the people here in South Asia, China, Laos, Thailand, mainly in the mountain, if I understood it correctly. This particular event we are now is a New Year's event, and it's supposed to be the biggest in Laos. And there will be all kinds of stuff going on these days. And then the Hmong people will be dressed up in very colorful clothes, and that's really something I'm looking forward to catch on camera. I wish I had some kind of schedule so I know when stuff would happen. Look at the extremely beautiful surrounding of this festival though. So beautiful. The guy on the scooter there was just like, hey, hey, hey. And then I was like, what? And then he was like, take a photo of me. It's actually super boring here right now. But I see this little mountain thing. I guess we can climb that and then take a view over the full festival. We're halfway up this little mountain. And here's the festival. It looks quite small here when you look from here, but look at these tiny ones there. That's people. Super nice view of the festival right here. And here you can actually see the whole town here. And we are staying over there, almost close to that mountain right there. That's where we're staying. And look at the Laos nature here. It's so beautiful. And here, as we talked about earlier in the video, look at all the new construction going on here. Up here we are about 1100 meters over sea level. So it's not like a very tall mountain, but we are still a little bit up though. At least in my country you will consider this to be mountains. I've been sitting up here for quite a while now. It's a little bit past 2 and it seems like nothing is happening down there at all. There's a new football game going on and that's kind of it. There's no people around down there. On the way here the black team just scored. I think it's 2-1 right now and the audience seems way more passionate about this game than the other one. On the way here I felt a little hungry again. They were selling some kind of sticks and I was looking and then she was, no, up here. I have no clue what this is. I asked her if it was chicken, but she didn't understand me. It was a sausage inside it. It's a little cold, but it's nice. Let's see who wins this game. And by the way, so far I've been the only foreigner around here. And I'm quite an attraction, especially for the kids. Guess the camera also helped on that. I hope I got it on camera. The white team scored, so it must be 2-2 now. It's really fun actually to sit and watch this. I used to see a lot of like lower division football back in the days. One thing that's very different to this game than the European games, the players don't really yell at each other. There's not that much of pushing each other. There's a little bit though. But I think also in general, I thought about it the other day, I haven't really heard anybody yell at each other here on the streets. Like in Europe you'll see that every day. But here no, everybody is very chilled here. Both in Laos and in Thailand. I don't think I've seen anybody yell at all in all that time I've been here. Also on the football field. The audience though are very loud today. And I just said there was no fightings and then there was actually fighting a bit down there. I didn't see what happened, but I just all of a sudden they were pushing each other over there. Each team kind of tried to separate the two players. They're really playing aggressively now. It must be the end of the game or something like that. The goalkeeper just pushed that guy so hard, it was crazy. So I guess there are a little bit of aggression in these countries, at least when they're playing games. Hope he's okay, that guy down there. I'll take everything back I said before. This looks completely like European football right now. They're pushing each other, they are holding each other's shirts, everything. And the game is officially over. I'm pretty sure the black team won because they were cheering the most. This was actually a really exciting game to watch. I was super happy about going down here. It's been the most exciting thing the whole day actually. Third game while we've been here at least is about to begin. I think the goal was not properly aligned, which is kind of weird that I didn't check that before. The referee just went there and then pushed it. This is not that exciting to film unless you're very interested in football. I'm just gonna watch this game and then check in later. And then we hope something nice happens. At least there was one person in this traditional dress right there, right when I was about to leave. I decided I'm gonna go back home and then do some computer work. It's getting freezing cold and I didn't expect that, so I didn't bring my jacket. It doesn't really look like there's anything going on other than these games. Because it's gonna get that cold, I need to go. It was a very unexciting day though for the video, but I had a great day, especially here in the end. Watching the games was really nice. Let's hope there's gonna be a little bit more content tomorrow. It'll be more amazing than what happened today. Very chill day in general, I would say.